Hey, good morning. Gustavo, buenos dias. Anderson, good morning. Good morning, guys. Dan Natsa. Good morning, Mati. Good morning. How is everyone? Huh? Let's have a coffee. Sunday. Sunday, we have a coffee. Oh, so good. So good. Suleiman, good morning. Good morning, guys. Norway, Dublin, good morning. Kenya, good morning. Grab a coffee. Let's have a coffee together. So, how is everyone, huh? Mr. Marionetta. Good morning. FLM, good morning. Grab a coffee, guys, or a tea, or even a beer. There's also in UK that it's e-waste collection outside. Not sure. E-waste collection. Not sure about that. I didn't find your keyboard fitting video. Keyboard fitting. What kind of keyboard? Life is always good with electronics. Yeah. Ștefan, neața din Sibiu. Neața. How many repairs do you have a day? Few. Tea and a joint? Marty. Can you tell me from your experience how often a laptop comes to you where something is broken that you can't fix? I can't fix like chipset and CPU or GPU related issue. Atenție, Diana, ascultă? Da. You're still doing CAB-RF stuff? CAB. Not sure what is that. How is the weather outside? Today is beautiful, like 25 degrees. We plan to have like a barbecue today. You can't do any rebowling? I can, but kind of pointless. I can do it without. It is possible to fix CPU and GPU issue, or it's no worth? It is possible. But from where we are getting the chips? That's the question. They are not selling chips. Is there anyone who can actually fix the chipset? Yeah, I do have few videos replacing successfully the chipset. Salut din Cluj-Napoca, salut. Yeah, Didi is on chat, yeah. Uh, Thank you for great videos. I must ask, in some of your later videos, there was a few mistakes, loose components and calibrated wires. Could you not pose a electrical danger? Not sure what do you mean. If you like expand a little bit the question, I can explain you. So calibrated wires, yeah. No matter you take the tweezer, yeah, you take the and you short randomly the laptop. No, doesn't matter where, yeah. Nothing wrong can happen. You have few protection inside of the battery. You have protection on the laptop regarding the power input. You have protection on the charger, yeah. So even if you short the things, nothing can happen. So a wire and a fuse really doesn't make like any difference. How is the dog still digging up your garden? The puppy's fine, yeah. Yeah, we have few holes on the garden, but yeah, it's okay. The judge, if I breach PL1 and PL2, I fix power limits. Yeah, yeah. Actually, you fool the system. The current which is flowing inside is lower, but you still have the temperature limit. Remember, the system it's actually is following the temperature. Now, just let's speak about something before we are starting. Remember last Sunday, I said, okay, I'm gonna upload a nice video today. And I apologize for that because I didn't upload anything Sunday. And someone on the chat said, Sorin, where is the today video? And I seen that comment. So soon as I finish the Sunday live stream last Sunday, went to the kitchen and I had the accident involving hot air oil over my hand. If you've seen the videos from this week, you will not see my right hand on the videos. So was a pretty, nasty accident with hot oil over my hand and also over my leg. But not that bad. But the hand was pretty bad. And you won't believe it. I was like for hours just holding the air over my hand. Just, was pretty bad. I could not move the mouse. So that's the reason why last Sunday I didn't upload the video. Did you try to generate free energy? Doesn't exist. To have free energy, you have to break the physics law, which never done it till now. How long do you think a beginner it takes to learn electronics to solve a laptop? You see, that's a very right questions because I have people even on Discord I seen last days. Is there any guide I can learn laptop repairs? Actually, you're looking for the wrong things. Yeah, you want to learn electronics. That's what you want to learn. And I deal with this mistake in the past, like people, oh, I want to learn to fix phones. No, you don't want to learn to fix phones. You want to learn electronics. And soon as you know electronics, you can fix anything. True, you can get some tips and tricks from videos, like, specific faults. But what do you want is to learn electronics. So the question is quite good. I'm assuming it's up to you and up to your time. Yeah, time spending with doing electronics. But if you are, doing electronics every day, all day long, should be probably like 1 year. 1 year you should be quite advanced doing electronics every day. Sorry about your hand. Hopefully, it's better now. It is better now. It is. It's looking bad. I'm just trying to keep out from the video. Amanet Electronics. Good morning. As some clients, it will bring everything, including fridge, if they know you are a repair guy. Yeah, you're right. And many times I said no to many jobs. The people thinks doing electronics is actually doing electrical, and electrical is it's a different story. Sorry, video about Lenovo Carbon X1. Look at the top comments. Okay. What happened with that video? 1 second. Lenovo top comments. Lenovo Carbon X1. Yeah, I found it. Which particular comment I have to check? PC screen. Yeah, which one? This one with the, yeah, I know, I seen that component. It's a diode connected to ground. The laptop, it will work just great without. I know, the laptop was sent back, it's working fine. No issues. I seen that diode. It was on the tape, and it's just a protective diode. I don't know, by instinct you ignore it. When you know that diode is on a data line. Where do you get schematic diagram? Usually I don't. But like I said many times, we have thousands of schematics and board views on our Discord and on our forum, yeah, which is free. Just have a look there. Why you don't use CPU chipset from your spare boards? Boris, if I have a board which is faulty, and it's faulty because I don't know, I bought it faulty, and most likely it is a chipset CPU issue. It's not about that. You can take the chance. If you are a different country, not UK, you can take the chance and spend some time, because you have to desolder the chipset, you have to reball, yeah, and then solder back. It will take you more than 1 hour. You can take the risk, but here the time is very expensive, and spending over 1 hour with maybe it will work, maybe not. And apart from this, you have to have a guy. Yeah, you're replacing CPU chipset. You must have a guy which he will do a BIOS for you, because different serial numbers, so you need a BIOS with a EMI clean. So it's a little bit more complicated. Yeah. If you know how to do the BIOS, that you can put there another hour. And if it's not working, you will ask yourself, okay, my BIOS is the issue, my CPU, I didn't resolder properly. So the chance for a job like this to end right, it's actually very low. Too low. Mark, good morning. Marian, good morning. Can you please show us that I'm interested in the multimeter part? In the multimeter part? Oh, has a multimeter? To be honest, I'm not even sure where it is, but we have our oscilloscope, has to arrive next week from Temu. Actually, I have a bunch of cool items from Temu, and we're gonna review those items. I mean, maybe it's a good idea for me to try to find a way uh, somehow to use different phone, different email, and try to get these discounted items from Temu. Yeah. What are the necessary tools for a beginner to learn electronics, and how should we start learning? FLM. First, check our other website. Yeah. YouTube, Sorin and Diana. I will put a link here. We start, actually was a pretty good start learning, teaching someone which doesn't know anything about electronics was a pretty cool idea, and was going fine till the moment I start getting busy. One second, let me find the website, the eBay, the YouTube, sorry and Diana. You can start from here. uh, you can start from here. Then, to be honest, from the point where the channel ends, you can, from that point, you can start building yourself things, yeah, based on the schematic. The Google is full of schematics, like simple devices. So you start building stuff. Like how I said, my advice is do it on air. Yeah, and on air doesn't involve any PCB, so you don't need a PCB, and you can do it like one over the other. So it's pretty quick. You just solder the components. It's working fine. It's successfully. If it's not working, you see why it's not working, and you just move on building more stuff and testing. Do you put sugar on your coffee? No. I stopped drinking coffee with sugar like 2 years ago. Can I convert power supply 2 amps 15 volts to 5 amps 15 volts? No, really. You can convert to 5 amps less voltage. Let's say, I don't know, 7 volts. 7 volts, 5 amps. But to have same voltage and more current is like, it's generating, free energy, like someone said in the chat. How to learn computer repair whole course. I just spoke about this. You don't learn computer repairs. It's pointless. You will not gonna learn anything. It's about learning electronics. So any repair course, like laptop repair course, it's just stupid. I'm not saying there are no courses like that, but it's same like with iPhones. Okay, it's not charging, you replace the charging cable. If it's still not charging, you replace a TriStar chip. But these things have nothing to do with electronics and with the repairs. I have just ordered myself a Amsco microscope. Do you have recommendation for a HD camera? I don't have a HD camera. I have a 4K camera, which is very good. You can have a look on the video I review. I have a video. I review like 4 cameras. Yeah, I compare the pictures from 4 cameras, including HD, including 2 HD camera. One very cheap and one very expensive. You can have a look on that video. Not sure if that video is public or for members only. I don't remember. Is that Turkish coffee? No. Computer repair does not related exclusively to electronics. Okay, then we are not speaking about hardware repair. Most of the failures are software related. Silvio, on these days, everyone knows. You go on Windows, you have reset button which will fix all problems. I don't believe 2024 we still have software issues. Everyone knows how to reset Windows. It's not like on the Windows 7 days when you have to, reinstall the Windows. Hmm. Moldo, you are not the only one. I tried before, and yeah, I did broke few screens. I mean, like tiny cracks or tiny lines on the screen. So it's not like you done something completely wrong. It happens. It happens. Happens to me also. Have, have you repaired microwave? Um, if you don't know the history of the microwave, it's not worth doing it because usually it's the tube, the valve. That's what is getting used over the time and is dying. Actually, the microwave is dying from the moment you buy it new. Same with the valves, yeah. So if it's yours and you know you bought it like 1 year ago and stopped working, then you can try fixing it. Do you prefer the cheap hot air station over the A10? Why? Uh, I will say because of the flexibility. I mean, this is proper flexible. You know what I mean? It's that was a big downside from the A10 one. And I had before the A10. I don't remember what model, which was like a smaller tube, but this one is proper rigid, and it's very hard to I'm not sure. I mean, it's doing the job. This thing is doing the job, same like A10, but I have more dexterity with the hot air. The solder iron, I stopped using the solder irons. I'm still using the old one, the Weller one, because not sure why I stopped. I don't know because the tip is smaller. Probably that's the reason. Because it was doing the job. How is the hot glue hero? I still don't know who sent that batch. Can you make good money from a business like this? You can if you combine everything, yeah? Like fixing, selling, software. If you combine everything, yeah. Even repairing, but you need you need some customers. You need to create like your own ecosystem. Why you repair less phone than netbooks on your on YouTube channel? Zoltan, I don't really get phone repairs anymore. I'm getting for data recovery. When I'm getting data recovery, but even data recovery, everything moves to cloud. So even the phone is dying, the people are not really losing the stuff. But then phone repairs, like Apple phone repairs, don't work anymore. I mean, they have cloud, or if you try to fix the phone, you have a board in sandwich. It's not really worth the time. Again, maybe on different country. And what airspeed do you use? Mark, uh, you'll be surprised, but I don't have air settings on this one. It's just one air setting. Draco, good morning. Razvan, good morning. HP not recognizing the M2. That sucks. Um the M2 data lines are going straight to the chipset. So if the voltage is present, not sure what should I say, you know. Why don't you buy faulty things and repair it? Jafar, I can do it. Very simple. I go on eBay, I can spend how much money I want, and I can buy faulty stuff. The problem is selling. Yeah, who gonna buy the stuff just to make some money? And if you try to sell, if you try to sell like a laptop on eBay, it's crazy. Where can you buy the hot air station? Check the Temu video. My first Temu video. The hot air station should be there. Dennis, hi from Quebec, Canada. Good morning. Alphonse, can you fix washing machine? Yeah, that's something else with white goods. Fixing white goods is more on the, you know, electrical skill. I mean, it's something else. You can do it, but you start dealing with quite a bit of mechanics and yeah, are no easy jobs. Are no easy jobs. Hello from Las Vegas. Good morning. I've Rashi too. Good morning. What are the minimal essential tool to start electronic repairs? Buy a soldering station. Yeah, you have solder iron, you have hot air. Then a multimeter, it will be fine. And a power supply, it's a must. Yeah, linear power supply. And a microscope if you can. Morning, guys. Morning. Daza, yeah, indeed. I've seen the components price rise, but in the last 2 years, yeah, has a button on the middle, but doesn't work. I know people said, sorry, button on the middle. No, I can't. I can't. It's not working. Either it's faulty or it's not working. What is the difference between power supply and the other ones? Linear power supply and the other ones. The linear power supply has a transformer. The switching power supply is just a switching power supply. Your cigarette has a power supply or something? It has a battery inside. This one, it's a big battery inside. I can't take the battery out, but it's there. Why do you risk buying fake chips from eBay and waiting weeks for AliExpress? Many times, yeah, and you'll see Safkin. You will not find chips which you can buy from AliExpress or eBay. You'll not find on Mauser. And Apart from that, yeah, you're right. It's about money. I mean, I'm not really looking for money, but I'm looking for the. Yeah, it's not about money. No, not on my case, but it is matter. Yeah, I would like to say it's no matter. Yeah, but many times when I'm buying something from eBay or AliExpress, it's because it's not on AliExpress, on Mauser or Digi. Have you ever tried Linux? Rabbit. I had in the past two, like around 200 users networks, yeah, spread it over like 40 kilometers. And I had like Linux server, yeah, my Linux server, which I made it. And I was running a lot of services there. And yeah, I really like Linux. I work only with Debian and only from command line. Yeah, never install a graphical interface. I don't even know how a graphical interface looks like. The guy who helped me and uh, mentor me, he said, "Sorry, never install the graphical interface." And I said, "Okay," and I never done it. I took his advice. So yeah, it was pretty. I run like on Debian. It was like I ran Squid, Nagios. Those are hard. Obviously, I run Bind 9, um, Samba, and and one more. I don't remember. A few more things. Yeah, but I really love Linux. What about the hobby radio station? I still have the radio. The antenna is still there. Someone in the garden. I have an inverted V there, but not time to use it. I'm still trying to get time to do some like repair tutorials. My station definitely changing the airflow. Mine not. I seen before comments said, sorry, yeah, you cannot adjust the airflow. But also I seen comments, yeah, you can adjust it by the middle button, but not on this one. Uh, Amanet Electronics, the order of the videos on your channel are somehow confusing. Not sure what do you mean the order. We start from zero. We start from Diana soldering components, yeah, just to get her some soldering skill. Then we start building stuff. So it should not be confusing if you start from the beginning. I have a laptop with one fan not working. Just replace the fan. What are you drinking? Coffee. Coffee. Starbucks blonde light coffee. What do you use for keyboard replacement with a keyboard is modded with plastic rivets inside? Do you use the hot air? No. The hot iron, yeah. Yeah. So I have a video doing it. You take the things out, replace the keyboard, then with the solder iron, You melt, you go in the middle of the rivet, yeah, and you melt it, and it's pushing aside a little bit of plastic, and yeah, you can still do it. You can do it once at least. I done it twice. Replaced twice the keyboard, if you remember that job. Your linear power supply is which model? Chris, La Volta BPS 305. Well, I'm not sure if you can find it. Must be something wrong with the airspeed. How about repairing? I'm not sure how, but it's working perfect. I have no problem. Not sure how. Probably has. Not sure, but it's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm not looking to adjust the airflow. Now, indeed, the output is smaller. So let's say if I'm trying to replace a chipset this hot air, you can't do it. Yeah, I have to pick up the other one. But otherwise, for day by day, it's working fine. Do you remember the first time you started your repair? No, really, because you start learning electronics. Yeah, learning electronics, you build stuff. The stuff you build, either they are not working or you do a mistake and you burn them, and then you try to repair them. And yeah, it's La Volta what? La Volta, B from Bravo, P from, I forgot the alphabet. P P from what? From Peter? No, it's not from Peter. No. P from what is P? P from Mircea. I was about to Papa. Sorry, yeah, Papa. My call sign has Papa. Yeah, so Bravo Papa Sierra dash 305. Yeah. Yeah, Mircea comment surprised me. I didn't expect that. Mircea is naughty. Yeah, it is naughty. Why I'm seeing ads on this? Because everything on YouTube, like live streams or videos, there are ads inserted by the YouTube. I'm not inserting any ads, but that's how YouTube works. What was your market strategy when you start your business? You don't really need a marketing strategy. You are a repair guy. Not many people repairing stuff. So it's not like you open a grocery store and you have to do some research. How many grocery stores are around? From where I get the stuff to sell them? Yeah, electronic repairs. La Volta is a clone. Kiwi, this is a proper British hot air station. Possible to be a clone? I have no idea. But it's working fine. I mean, I have no problem. Possible to be. I mean, any power supply, linear power supply, will do the job, but ask the seller before. Yeah, it is a linear power supply or a switching one. Draco, I pay for YouTube Premium to avoid adverts. Same here. Same here. Actually, it is worth to pay. Petka, what do you mean not worth to pay? It's worth to pay. You can watch any video without ads, and the content creator is still getting paid. Now I know this is like a gray area when it's about ads and ad blocker and stuff, but you know my opinion about the ad blocker. When you use an ad blocker, the people are not getting paid. I mean, just to make you understand, let me open a page. I'm doing thumbnails, yeah. So let me switch here. So I'm doing thumbnails with this program. This is a proper nice online thing to do thumbnails. If I use an ad blocker and I'm not seeing these ads, yeah, how the people can provide me a free service? I mean, they have to be paid, and I'm happy to have the ads here. That's how the world is. It's working. You can't just cheat and block the ads and use their website and they are not getting paid. I'm just saying, but that's me. Like I always said, that's me. Tom Chris, I use ad blocker because scam ads permits by Google. Remember we spoke a few videos ago? Yeah, ads are, it's a consequence of your settings. You have to give them permission. Yeah, Windows, it will ask you, do you let the apps to access your data? And you have to say yes. Do you let the Windows to collect? Yes. And on that moment, you will get ads for what you are looking for. Otherwise, they will still give you ads, but they will give you just random ads. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, then yeah. I'm okay, collect all my data, but don't give me bullshit ads. Can you explain about resistance on coils on laptop? Like the numbers are good and one numbers are bad? That's not actually, yeah, we can call coil resistance, but it's not the coil resistance itself. The coils, they have like 0 ohms, but it's the resistance of the circuit. And I cannot really give you some, specific values, but just, expect like few ohms around the CPU, expect few dozen of ohms around the chipset, and yeah, and a few hundred ohms around the RAM memory, something like that. And very low resistance if you have a dedicated GPU chip, then you can have like under 0 ohms there. Guys, do you finish the coffee? Yeah. I hate YouTube, Pops. Do you still watch the video? Petka, I hate Netflix. Do you still watch the movie? It's like, I'm here. What do you want me to do? Ah, okay. Press volume up and down so you know I'm watching the movie. Yeah. Sammy, funny. Funny. What age started doing this? I was like a little kid. I said that many times. I was living in communism, and they force you to choose a path. When I was like young child, like I was like around 9 years old, 10 years old. No, before that, 9. Yeah, around 9. Yeah, when I was 9 years old, they they force you to choose a path, and we have like after we had. I'm not sure if now it's still. We had like after school clubs, and you have to pick up a club, and you can pick like on that time was chemistry, electronics, aero and naval, you know. Then you have photography, then you have art, then you have karting. Yeah, actually I didn't pick electronics first time. I picked karting because it was looking more fun playing with, driving carts. But as soon as they start, teaching us a bunch of theory, I said, no, 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 this is not for me. And I went to electronics. They were doing cool stuff on electronics, like building, like different stuff with LEDs, and it was looking cool. Was doing electronics and karting club. You know what, Mircha? I was to karting, and first day and second day, we all what we did, we write. So we write like mechanics. I don't know whatever he was telling us to write, and I got scared. I mean, 2 days to just to write, and no, no, no. I said no, 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 no. It's not for me. I came to have fun. Karting with Mobra engine, yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, I did have a Mobra. I have Carpats, Mobra. Uh, no, I didn't have Hoinar. Yeah, well, that was too nice. But yeah, I did play with a lot of engines. By the way, by the way, uh, I will review a proper nice tool. This is something what I'm wishing to buy from long time, and this is borescope. Yeah, a borescope. You can have a look inside of the engine, especially on the valves. So we have this device to review on the next demo video. I'm sorry, I know it's not electronics, but I couldn't hold myself. I really have to have one. I mean, you can inspect like pipes and stuff, but on a car, uh, you can spot problems earlier from inspecting the valves, the color, how the color is distributed, a lot of stuff. How you decide to start the YouTube channel and why? FLM. Initially, I started the YouTube channel to teach my colleagues. If you see my first, second video, third video, I was trying to show them how to replace a digitizer on an iPad. Because every time we had jobs there, and they came to me, we don't know how to do it. And I said, but when you're gonna learn? And I made some videos for them in order to learn and do the jobs. Of course, was pointless. They wasn't interested in learning. So yeah, but I seen the feedback. I see comments. Oh, sorry, cool, or oh, this is wrong. Do it like that, and was looking like interesting. I mean, you'll not see like a guy like me with a broken English. Oh, let me do YouTube. And try to fix a ignition. Yeah, ignitions are simple. Tone Gravity, good morning. I'm late. It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. Get it. You know what? I'm assuming. I'm assuming can be used for something like that. But you know, I think there are tests. Quite cheap if you are to test like something like probability of colon cancer or something like that. I know there are tests and you can do the test. But if you are not a doctor, I'm not sure for what you should look for. Can you make a video about your OBS setup, camera, and PC specs? That's not really important. There are so many OBS videos out there. You can't go wrong. It's not like you have a specific setting. No. Pieman, thank you very much. Thank you. When you upload Temu videos and we have discounts, FLM, I'm waiting for the items to arrive. Should arrive next week. I have 3 videos scheduled by them. I ordered 2 sets of items, so 2 videos will be definitely soon. And it will be a discount code for discount link for new user and discount code for all users. Natural child colonoscopy. Yes, someone said on the chat it can be used for something like that. I didn't think that far, but yeah. What do the CPU, PCH fail on laptops motherboards, but not on desktop motherboards? What is the difference? You have to think the thermal profile or a laptop. It's actually everything on a laptop is driven by the temperature. So the temperature will be always 100 degrees, and the power, the clock is based on this. On a desktop PC, you don't really have heat issues. So it's not about the clock is following the temperature. I mean, the temperature, it will probably never reach 100 degrees. It's reaching my one. My one is overclocked. But on a normal desktop, no. I lowered. You know what? If you are looking, I forgot to tell you when we spoke about overclocking. I'm following a channel on YouTube. If you are looking for overclocking stuff, let me see how it's called. But this guy really knows what he's speaking. Let me remember the channel. What is the name of the channel? It's something with real overclocking. Yeah, actually, that's how it's called. Actually, hardware overclocking. So I did watch this guy, and this guy knows. He knows what he's doing. If you are interested in overclocking and stuff, but are proper advanced stuff. So it's kind of electronics combined with computers. It's quite complicated. Even for myself, came a little bit complicated to understand what the guy is speaking. Oh, it's a tool. Okay, Mark, I got it. Ignition mate. Okay, got it. Tonic, every computer power supplies, they have short circuit protection. So if you short them, actually the power supply, it will not blow up. Has a short circuit protection. Are you still in the south? I'm in the east, uh, near Basildon. Do coils ever get damaged? Suleiman never found a damaged coil. I found on TVs. TVs, you have that choke at the input, and it's very tricky to find the fault. So actually, you check with the multimeter, nothing is fine. When you plug it, it's blowing up the fuse. And I found that kind of transformers, or actually there are two coils which is canceling the field. That's how a choke is built. I found that one to be shorted. But coils like in laptops or power supplies, no. How about coil wine on a graphics card? Coil breaks on some iPads. A coil is just a wire. The only way I see a coil breaking is, I don't know, you push too much current on it, or actually the coils, the wire is getting shorted. One coil to the other coil on the same. Yeah, it's kind of complicated for my English. Customer faulty clone PSU blow up my monitor and my PlayStation via HDMI. That's interesting. So you can please mention some components they don't get shorted on laptop, just so I can make a note. The resistors are not getting shorted. The coils are not getting shorted. Uh, Anything else can get shorted, like capacitor, like MOSFETs, transistors. Do you have full knowledge of a TV T-con board? No. I'm really sorry. What soldering wire are you using? You have a link on the description. Um, I have this dual rosin core, and it's quite good. 180 degrees, SX A62, 0.8, kind of good all around. But I like actually the fact it's a rosin, dual rosin core. I like rosin. I like to be a lot of rosin on the whatever I'm trying to solder. This capacitor can be faulty even if it's not shorted. Not in 2024. No. Maybe on the old, like old switching power supplies, like TV, like radio. I don't know, different stuff. Even laptops, power supplies, like the charger. Yeah, can be. Is that any computer repair book you recommend? JD Refob. You don't want even if something like that for sale, don't buy it. You don't want something like that. I'm not sure. I never seen it. What you want to learn electronics, like how I said. That's what you want. You want to learn electronics. When you learn electronics, like you take a board. Yeah, let's say you take a board like this, and everything is clear. I mean, yeah. If you don't know anything about electronics, this is just a mystery. It's confusing. You don't know what is here. But as soon as you learn electronics and you start understanding the Ohm law, then you can start following some paths. Yeah, yeah, you don't really know what happened, but you can follow like the power from the charging port. Yeah, you can go on the serial mode because that's how the power is going. You have ground, which is everywhere, and you have plus, and you follow the plus, and you see it's going to a MOSFET and another MOSFET, and it's going to another track, and that is your main power rail. So that's one thing what you check on a motherboard, the main power rail, if it's shorted or if you have voltage. Then you have the EC chip, yeah, on this case here. And on the EC chip you should have 3.3 volts. And you look around for capacitors because main power rails, they have capacitors. And you try to find if the 3.3 is present. The other things you have to follow is the current. Yeah, what current the board is taking. Has any reaction, has any current draw, just to figure it out what is connected there. So yeah. That's a pretty nice, sexy CPU. Huh? Check that. Someone sent me some boards. One of the customers said, "Sorry, can I send you some boards for spares?" And I said, "Yes, thank you." And this is one of the board they sent me. Hmm. How I didn't see this board before? Yeah. Hmm. Forever here. I remember the first time I saw a PCB 40 years ago. It looks like a city. Yeah, you remember the components was quite big, not like in these days. And yeah, it was looking like a city. You're right. Mm, everything starts so nice. You remember the electronics from like 30 years ago, 40 years ago. And then everything changed. We can call that progress, but 15 years ago, we could swap the CPU on a laptop motherboard. Now we can't do it because of the progress. Uh, guys, it's over 1 hour. I'm gonna stop now. Yeah. I just want to thank you for being here, having a coffee with me. I wish you to have a beautiful Sunday, maybe a barbecue. Yeah, starting from the next week, the kids are starting the school. Yeah. Okay. Have a beautiful day, yeah? And thank you for being here. Bye.